Watch the ride.
Hey everybody, hope you're all doing alright out there. So this got sent to me this week, and rather than give my opinion on it, I'm going to read it to you, and then you in the comments can explain your thoughts on it. Now, the reason I'm doing this is because I think everyone who rides a bike knows the laws, and it's about time that car drivers know them too. Now, obviously, I have been selling the yes, it's legal filtering hoodies and t-shirts for the past 7 years, so my opinion's quite obvious, but let's just go on, shall we? Amy Fenton, senior reporter. It's from 2023, 24th of July. Most cyclists who overtake in start-stop traffic are doing my head in. What's really grinding my gears this week? There might be an element of jealousy in my frustration, but most cyclists need to know they're taking risks in overtaking like this. I'm sure many would say there's nothing worse than being stuck in tailbacks on a motorway. Well, actually, there is. What is worse is being stuck in start-stop traffic on a motorway to have motorcyclists bully their way past you by riding between lanes of cars to get past in the congestion. Not only do they effectively demand that other vehicles move over as far as they possibly can in order to let them overtake in this way, but in doing so they are taking a big chance for their lives and those of others. Statistics published by HOODIES solicitors show that motorcyclists are 50 times more likely to be involved in fatal crashes than car drivers. It's really difficult not saying anything. Oh my god, there's so much false representation of what's actually going on there. Now, they do go on here. Motorcyclists make up less than 1% of traffic each year, and they account for 19% of road deaths in 2019. In 2019, 108 motorcycle riders were killed per billion miles travelled, compared to just 2 drivers, 29 cyclists, and 35 pedestrians. But that's not the same. No, sorry. We do have to take into account that most cyclists are more vulnerable than other road users because they have significantly less protection when compared to other drivers who have a car's bodywork to take the brunt of the impact. But the stats have to count for something. There's probably an element of jealousy in my frustration, but most cyclists need to know that they're taking a risk by overtaking on the motorway by riding between 2 lanes. While all motorists should know to check their mirrors before changing lanes when traffic is barely moving, it's something which can be overlooked in a start traffic. It could be all too easy to change lanes without expecting a motorcyclist to come shooting down the middle. Oh, just basic, like, you know, how you're supposed to pull away, regardless of what. Just a couple of weeks ago I reported about an inquest about pedestrian Bill Tarr and a motorcyclist who were both killed. I've not heard about this. When Nigel Denley decided to overtake traffic on the promenade in Bisham by riding his Aprilia Tuono motorbike along the central markings between the 2 lanes, irrespective of the law allowing motorists to overtake unless there is a single white line, if a motorcyclist chooses to do this on the motorway, there is also a suggestion that they are undertaking. Although not strictly illegal, undertaking is strongly discouraged by the Highway Code, stating, do not overtake on the left or move to the lane left of your lane to overtake. There are exceptions that apply when a car undertakes slow-moving traffic. If its lane is moving faster than the lane on the right, undertaking in this circumstance is often deemed safer than weaving in and out of traffic. Then they quote Rule 268 of the Highway Code. So my plea this week is to bikers. You know only too well how vulnerable you are as road users. Beware that it's not always possible to predict what other drivers will do, and maybe reconsider shooting down the middle of lanes to get past built-up traffic, especially on the motorway. All I'm going to add, because it's really difficult not to say, is there's so much to unpack here, but I really want to hear what, the general public think. There is right and wrong in the way that you can filter on a motorcycle. There are truths about whether filtering is safer for a motorcyclist or not, and there are truths about car drivers suggesting that the bike going down the middle of the lane is the problem rather than them not using their mirrors. So please do leave your thoughts in the comments, leave a like if you like the video, and watch this.
Wait, what are you doing? That's illegal! Right, you're breaking the law! Stop it! If you're a motorcyclist that lives in a country that allows filtering or lane splitting, you've probably heard those things said a few times too many. Filtering is one of the big advantages of riding a motorcycle, and it's safer for us as riders to not be between cars, we're out of the way. Yet still, like me, I'm sure you've heard people telling you how it's illegal. You might have even had people trying to block you.
Hello? Would you mind? Just a little bit?
Well, I've decided enough is enough. Maybe some people just don't know that it is legal. I have made this. The Yes It's Legal filtering t-shirt. The t-shirt is available in two versions, one with a design on the front, so the design can be seen when you're out on the bike and you've stopped and you've got your jacket open, and the other version has the design on the back with an emblem on the front for when you're not on the bike at all, or if you've taken your jacket off. Pick the version you prefer, buy yourself one, or maybe a friend who rides a bike. Let's try and make the roads a little bit safer, have less people blocking us, and educate those drivers who think it's illegal, one person at a time. Thank you very much.
I'm really pleased to tell you about a new car safety system that will dramatically reduce your chances of having an accident. Over the years we've seen great developments in car safety systems, such as ABE and rear-facing ABE, which is automatic emergency braking, FCW, forward collision warning, BSW, blind spot warning, LDW, lane departure warning, LKA, lane keeping assist, even cars with radar that can detect pedestrians and brake automatically to avoid collision. Now I can tell you about the latest and greatest in collision avoidance technology. UYFE, or UFI, is the greatest safety feature that's ever been added to a car. Two front-mounted optical sensors are fitted within the car, connected to a central processing unit. This unit is one of the most powerful processors on Earth. It can detect speed, distance, predict where cars are going to be in a certain amount of time. It can even anticipate where collisions may happen on blind side roads. UFI is the latest and greatest technology, and what does it stand for? Use your fucking eyes! 100% of drivers have found they've had much safer driving and less accidents when they started using their fucking eyes. Drivers who tried using their fucking eyes have been surprised by just how effective this system can be. And the best part about UFI is completely free. So today, start using your fucking eyes. If you're as happy as I am about hearing about UFI, please remember to like the video and share it with some people that it may help. Maybe one day we can all live in a world where people use their fucking eyes.